Look around, this is modern Britain, not the green and pleasant land we were given. Concrete rivers choked with plastic streams, where broken bottles shatter childhood dreams. Crisp packets whisper in the evening breeze, tangled in fences, stuck in the trees. A plastic bottle, 3 seconds to drop, but it lingers for centuries, it just doesn't stop. We walk past it, pretend it's not there, a land of litter, but nobody cares. 20 million tonnes every year, buried, burned or left to smear. Chewing gum clings to the pavement tight, black spots marking where people once stood in spite. Fast food rappers tell their own tale of a culture obsessed with buy it then bail.
Please wait until the transaction is authorised.
But let's break it down, let's talk the truth. Litter isn't just ugly, it's killing our youth. Microplastics creep into rivers and lakes, seeping inside every sip that we take. Wildlife chokes, birds mistake a bottle cap for food, it's their last mistake. The fox on the street, the gulls in the sky, all victims of rubbish that we leave to die. And the cost? Oh, the cost is steep, 1 billion a year just to keep our streets from drowning in plastic and waste, yet still we drop it in a reckless haste. Cans that could live for 200 years, cigarette butts soaked in fears, a nation addicted to single-use ease, ignoring the damage we leave on the breeze.
And staying with rubbish, my next guest, totally obsessed with it, Mark Rowlands from Bristol, gets so frustrated with litter, he's made it his mission to pick up bags and bags of the stuff.
So, I'm Mark, I love the outdoors, love keeping fit, but I can't stand litter. And it's something that I've always done and I've always collected. So last year, I decided to set myself a goal of collecting 1,000 bags of litter. It's a societal problem that we have. I think as a country, sadly, we're quite a spoilt country. We expect a lot from our NHS, we expect a lot from government, and I kind of think we've got this culture as a country where people kind of sit back, they watch TV, they scroll through their mobile phones, and they comment on what's going on in the world, but they're not actually part of that change. So I think for me, it's a big societal problem that we have in the UK. Second problem here is that because you can now order food on your app, you can have it delivered to your car. So what I see a lot, there's people out there in their cars, using their gas canisters with balloons, having food delivered to the car, and then throwing the wrappers out the window. I just don't think it's been thought about in that way, that litter picking is still this thing, keep Britain tidy, and it's like, well, it's not tidy.
Yeah,
It's a shithole. And actually the big thing here is kind of referred to as the broken windows theory. It kind of suggests that visible signs of disorder in repairing communities promote further disorder and crime. And what it does, it kind of sends a indirect psychological message that the area is not looked after. Do you know what? There are many different challenges, but I think the big one, the hidden one that people don't like to talk about, they don't like to admit, they don't want to be seen litter picking, It's not necessarily seen as a cool thing. So I've created a club on Strava called 1 Million Bags, and the idea is to encourage people to get outdoors, get fitter, give back to their communities, all the while collecting 1 million bags of litter in 2025.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Change starts with us, today. A hand that picks up instead of lets fall, a voice that speaks up instead of ignores it all. A country built on industry and might, surely we can win this fight. Not with grand speeches or laws to be penned, but in small choices from start to end. So next time you see that can on the floor, that wrapper, that cup outside your door, ask yourself, what will you do? Walk on past or make a move? Because this is modern Britain, and the future's ours to shape. Not a country lost in waste, but one that chooses to escape. And here in Bristol, hope takes root. In every street clean-up, every shared pursuit. Neighbours gather, sleeves rolled high, turning grey streets into something spry. From St. Paul's to the Downs we rise, with open hearts and watchful eyes. A city of voices bold and free, choosing care, not apathy. So when skies turn Somerset gold and stories of change begin to unfold, remember, community starts with you. One small act and the future's new.